Moscow Engineering Physics Institute has conducted his history since 1942. Such outstanding Russian scientists as Kurchatov, Zeldovich, Leipunsky and more than 19 academicians and members correspondents of the Academy of Science took part in creation and formation of the university. 6 Nobel Prize laureates Semenov, Tamm, Frank, Cherenkov, Sakharov and the graduate of MEPhI Nikolai Basov, who is one of the creators of laser, worked in Moscow Engineering Physics Institute. Today, Moscow Engineering Physics Institute is an educational holding with the largest regional network. National Research Nuclear University MEPhI consists of more than 20 regional subdivisions, more than 30,000 students, about 1,000 postgraduate students, 3,000 teachers, and also the numerous scientific and educational centers. Every student may choose for himself an individual educational trajectory and get a unique education. Moscow Engineering Physics Institute is a large scientific center. Researches and development on the priority scientific and technological directions for the state realized with the help of the academic department, educational and scientific laboratories, unique research installation and the modern equipment. The centers, which unite scientific and educational subdivisions of university, such as academic departments, laboratory and other scientific subdivisions of the university, are created in the university for enlargement of efficiency of scientific research and deepening of integration of science and educational process. Modern electronics is impossible without the advanced physics and nanotechnologies. And now, searches of innovations for electronics of the future are conducted in university laboratories all over the world. MEPhI is not an exception and develops research in the non-silicon electronic field. The largest nanocenter of non-silicon electronics of Russia was created in the university. At that moment, the university contains a number of laboratories and research and educational centers equipped according to the best international standards. A lot of faculty members and young researchers work in these labs and centers, and many of them came after the finishing of basic departments of MEPhI. In the centers there is a special climatic and infrastructure equipment, which is a special industrial water treatment, air preparation. Purity class is from 1000 to 100,000 moles on cubic meter. It's very high level of purity, that is why all the workers of the center wear special gloves. In MEPhI, there are laboratories focused on studying of physics of plasma. This is a broad area of research which includes new developments in energy harvesting and different applied plasma-based technologies. Seminal contributions to the development of fusion energy were made by famous Soviet physicists Sakharov and Tamm, who suggested to confine hot plasma in a toroidal trap with a strong magnetic field, later called a tokamak. The world's first international fusion reactor, ITER, now being built in France, is also a tokamak. Nobel Prize winner and former professor and alumni of MEPhI Basov, along with his younger colleague, now academician and MEPhI professor Khronin, put forward their own conception of fusion reactor, based on inertial confinement of plasma heated by a short but intense laser pulse. To consolidate the effort in these and other promising areas of plasma technologies, the Center of Plasma Laser Research and Technology was formed recently at MEPhI. In this center, world-class fundamental and applied research are carried on by using various and, in many cases, unique installations and diagnostic, as well as modern theoretical and computational approaches. In Moscow Engineering Physics Institute, research of space beams always has been one of the priority scientific directions. Researches are provided both in space with the help of satellite detectors and with the help of ground-based detectors. Nowadays, the university functions perhaps one of the most powerful in Russia complexes for registration of space beams. It's the unique experimental complex NEVOD. On its basis, the scientific and educational center of the same name was created, which by the quantity of physical detectors and the variety of the scientific directions is comparable to the academic institute in creative functions. The basis of the complex is the Cherenkov water detector. The Department of Automatics has functioned since 1949 in Moscow Engineering Physics Institute. And nowadays, it's a powerful educational and scientific complex providing integration of research, innovative and educational activity. First of all, in the framework of the atomic energy industrial complex. The Department of Material Science works in the field of experimental methods of physics of the solid and physical material science, computer projecting of materials, creation of new alloys and composites, superconducting and radiation-stable materials, and also highly effective technologies, including radiative beam and impulsive ion plasma technologies. And also, this department is basic subdivision of one of the scientific centers, developing actively on the basis of university. Moscow Engineering Physics Institute prepares staffs for the largest state customers and, first of all, for the State Corporation of Atomic Energy Rosatom. University that combines rich traditions and innovations, high quality of education, big science and bright satiated students' life, the international cooperation, and large-scale projects in the interest of the state. All this is possible. It's not a myth, it's MEPhI.